I drove about maybe hour and 15 minutes. I'm in Chico, California, and Casino 99. 99 is the highway where Chico is, and let's get lucky. It says welcome to Casino 99, that poker place. Well, that was a quick session, hour and 40 minutes in Chico's Casino 99. The game was 1-1-2, which means blinds 1 and 2, and on the button $1. Maximum buying, I think 500, but everybody had less than probably about 100, 150. I bought in for 200, cashed out 420. Hour and 40 minutes. I'm gonna hit the road and go down. There's one more casino like 30 miles from here. There may be a better game because most of the time here it was only 5 players. Pots are really small. Nice local place, you know, you can have a drink, food, nothing special, but I ordered chicken strips. Hands, nothing tricky, nothing significant, no big pot. They're just limping, and I raced a couple times. You know, ace queen, queen on a flop, I bet 25, I get 2 callers. I bet 60 on a turn, they fold. That's decent pot. It's about 8 o'clock. I'll be there in 30 minutes to that casino, which I even don't know the name. So we'll see, is there any action over there?
2 hours later.
That's the Thunder Valley Casino, and I'm on their parking lot where they allow us to stay as many days as you want. You can see some semis down, a lot of trucks, and a big parking lot. It is really huge. So, purple light behind me, that's the Thunder Valley Casino. I left Chico probably about hour and 15 minutes ago. And on the way to here, in Yuba City, there's a poker room. But it has only 3 tables, and I didn't want that risk again, right? Sitting in a game with only 5 players and maybe even playing 3-6 big O. So I decided to skip it, even it was on my route, and to come to Thunder Valley. I'm gonna stay here the weekend, expect good action. It's about 10:30 right now, and I'm gonna see if there's a game right now. Play a few hours, and then expect the main action tomorrow. So just a little walk from the parking lot, and there's Thunder Valley Casino. And let's find the poker room. I'm surprised, this is gigantic. I walked probably over a mile. And here we are, but it doesn't look busy, it looks empty. Oh no, there's a couple tables. The room is huge, probably over 20 tables. There are 3 1-3 games going on and 1 2-5 game. I'm on a list for both. Played 3 hours, up $5. That's ridiculous. Oh, they have also a food court with all these known names selling you stuff that you shouldn't put inside your body. It is almost 3 in the morning. Why are these people still stuck on slot machines? And I'm out for tonight. It's enough, really. I'm getting saturated of playing poker. I feel like I'm forcing myself just because there's some card room on the road that I'm driving. I don't have to play every poker room. Most of them suck. It's small. It's one game. This is real stuff. But tonight Cards didn't go my way. I had some good hands. Ace king, ace queen, ace jack, ace 10 suited, pocket eights, pocket sixes, but nothing materialized. But I managed to win $5. $5 in 3 hours. That is like $1.50 per hour. So my win rate, you can say it's like half of a blind per hour. If there's anything I hate, it's paired flops. You know, you have pocket kings, flop comes jack 6-6, and they always have the fucking 6. Always. It's third day here at the Thunder Valley Casino. Really good place. I like it a lot. It's new, maybe a few years old. Had 2 sessions. First night ended up in plus $5. Yesterday a little loss, like 80. But here's how. I went about 9:30. I was playing about maybe hour and a half. I'm up 150 maybe. Game is really slow. When this interesting hand happened, and I was not in it, but it's a prequel to what happened later. No raise pre-flop, really slow game. Flop is ace, ace, 3. Everybody checks. Turn is jack. Everybody checks. Old guy bets, he bets 10. He gets 1 call. On the river, he bets 45. He shows ace 3. He flopped the full house. Next hand, I'm in a big blind. There's no raise. Family pot, 8 people in a hand. Flop is 5, 5, 3, 2 hearts. I have 6-4 of diamonds. Open-ended. I check. Everybody checks. Comes to hijack. It's the old guy from previous hand with ace, ace 3. He bets 5. I said, what is he betting with? Now think about that. It's a limp pot. So he didn't have something, maybe not even a pair. So he limped with something. Hard to draw. But then why would he bet 5? Maybe he had suited 5, like I have 6-4. Maybe he has 5-4 suited. I have to check him out. I raise it 25. Everybody folds. He makes it 75. Well, now we're cooking. Quiz test for you. A, I fold. B, call or raise. So what do you do? What can you put him on there? What's his range? Looks like any 2 cards because he played ace 3 in bad position. He can have 5-3. He can have 5-4 suited. He had pocket 3s. The way I play, it's fold. I even don't want to think about it. I hate fucking paired flops. Hate it with a passion. Paired flops should be illegal. There should be federal law against paired flops. When the flop is paired, misdeal. Well, anyways, I call. Turn card, 7 of clubs. Now we're cooking. I check. I'm trapping him. He bets 75. I look at him really deep and good. I don't know him as a player. He didn't play that many hands. One hand before, he has ace 3. Flop was ace, ace 3. Is it possible that 2 hands in a row, the same player gets with 5-3, the board 5-5-3? Like the same flop, 2 hands in a row. I think you have bigger odds to have pocket aces back to back in 2 hands than to flop 2 full houses with crappy hands. I'm pretty sure better odds for having pocket aces back to back. Fuck the range. What does he have? 1-5, pocket 5s, pocket 3s, 5-3. Am I beaten here? I'm all in. It took him, I believe, more than 15-20 seconds to make a call. For a second I thought, he's mine. When he said call, I said, fuck it. He has 5-3.
He tripped me!
Rebuy. That pot was maybe 700-800 because I had about 400. Then I had to start playing a little more aggressive because now I had to make up the 300 I lost my original buying. Now I'm in a game for 600. When came the hand, I have ace jack. There was a straddle, $6. I'm on a cutoff and it comes to me. Somehow I throw in $11. The kid over there, the straddle, he calls. He was unlucky. He had like, when I came, he had maybe 200-300. He lost that, and then he had additional 2 ribeyes. I told myself, no matter what the flop is, because he did a re-raise back, he must have a bad hand. On a flop, I'm just gonna say all in, no matter what the flop is, because what I'm risking there, he had 100, put in 11, I'm risking $89. Flop is Jack 7 5. I just saw the Jack in the window and I said all in. Kid beat me in a pot, call. So I show my ace Jack. He shows 7-5. Ah, come on. But ace on a turn. Kid picks up his phone and leaves. Unlucky session for him. At that moment I had 550. Got my money back almost. Stayed another hour or 2. And then it was after midnight. The game fell apart. Right now, really nice sunny day. Probably around 80 degrees. It's about 2 o'clock. I'm gonna go for one more session. I'm staying here also tonight, so I'll play Sunday. I hope I make some money because I like this poker room. Probably a lot of people from Sacramento. Wish me luck for this 3rd session at Thunder Valley. Thunder Valley Casino. I'm back for another session. Well, last night I got a pot based on this white-gray hair. Flop was Jack, 7-4, all spades. I have 2 red 3s. There was pre-flop raise, so pot was already like $40. Somebody bet 15 on a flop. We all call. There's like 100 in a pot. Everybody checks the turn, and I go all in for about 350. They fold. Guy next to me thinks for a while. I was choking without breath when he said, if you're younger, I'll call you. Gray hair pot. Well, not bad, but it was much more, but got the aces cracked, so I'll tell you about that. Here we go, chapter 2. Thunder Valley, chapter 2. Yesterday it was only $5. 500 tonight. I'm back. I played like 5 hours. I was in for 300, cashed out 850, but just 10 minutes before that I had 1350, so I lost 500 in 3 hands in a row. And I said time to leave because I saw that over and over. When you are, big stack, suddenly it starts going down. And I wanted to record a positive session. So plus 550, that is good for 5 hours. 100 per hour, 20 big blinds per hour, can't beat that. Now, I went also got me a Panda Express dinner. It's on the points from my player's card. So I earned dinner in these last 2 days. There's a UFC fight going on. I'm gonna watch that. Once I'm done with my chow mein, I'll tell you about the hands, how it happened. UFC event is over. I finished dinner long ago, had a cup of tea, and now I can tell you about today's game. After being disappointed last night when nothing didn't really work for me, and I actually even played bad, I put my lucky t-shirt on today and went for the kill. From the first hand, it was going good. You won't believe, but I had most pots I won with Queen Jack. I had Queen Jack like probably 6-7 times, and at least 5 times I flopped 2 pair, and people were donating. The game is very soft, and I had my way with them. Example is the hand when I was on a button, and there were 5 limpers, $3 each. Blinds are 1-3. There's a $15 in a pot, came to me. I made it 20, and all 5 limpers called. I was shaking my head like this. Guy next to me started making comments, understanding what's going on. And we saw the flop, king 8-4. It goes check, 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 check. I bet 80. Fold, 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 fold. I'm picking up chips. That's $100. And I said, you guys are so pathetic. How can be $3 for you the same like $20? But that's how those games are. Those 1-3 games that I play. And on a day when it goes my way, it's really profitable. Here's one of Queen Jack hands. I'm in a big blind. It goes around with couple limpers and small blind makes it 12. I call, and other two guys call, including the old guy on a button. Flop is Queen Jack 3. Small blind checks, I make it 35. Fold, button makes it 70. It's older guy, and I usually trust them with their raises. But I have Queen Jack, top 2 pair. What can he have that beats me? The only thing is pocket 3s, maybe even pocket jacks. I said, you flop the set? He just looks at me. There's no way now to think about ranges and this. He has only about maybe $180 in front of him. So if I'm calling 70, I'm not folding after that. I'm all in. He called. I always show first. I show my Queen Jack. Turn is 7. River is 4. He mucks and leaves. What was the $70 raise? Would you raise with 9-10? Open-ended? You don't raise that. You just limp call and hope to get your card. I don't understand the game. Anyways, I was doing really good, and I built my stack to about 1,350. I was in for 300, so I'm up over 1,000. It's time for UFC event to start. So I actually asked somebody what's good here around for dinner, because they don't deliver to poker room. And I pick up 2 aces. I'm under the gun, +2. Limp, limp, and I make it 15. The new guy at the table bets 55. Well, we know what he has. Now, do I just smooth call? He has another 200 in front of him. I make it 115. He normally goes all in. I show aces. He shows kings. Flop is king, 9, 5, all 3 diamonds. I have ace of diamonds. Time to get lucky. Turn is 7 of spades. River is 7 of diamonds. Everybody jumps. Wow! Dealer starts pushing me the pot. And the guy goes, hey, I have a full house. So he had 18% pre-flop. I had 35% on a flop. About 22% on a turn card. Any diamond but 7. Or another ace. Didn't come. That hand cost me 255. Comes another hand when I made a straight, but the river card gave the guy bigger straight. Mine was 10 high, and he has jack. I lost there another 150. So I packed my chips and left. Successful evening, positive session, put another 600 in my pocket. And tomorrow I'm gonna take it easy. Maybe play a tournament, or during the football game I'm gonna go in a poker room. Packers, Cowboys. They have their big screen TVs. And Monday I'm leaving. And Friday I plan to be in Reno for Run It Up. See you at the Felt.